Ladies and gentlemen, your Galena Park Fighting Yellow Jackets. And please welcome the Santa Fe Indians. Now, ladies and gentlemen, would you please rise? Gentlemen, please wear your caps. First, for the presentation of colors by the Galena Park High School Army Junior ROTC program, to be followed by our national anthem. Presenting the colors tonight are Cadet Captain Commander Ashley Martinez, carrying the U.S. flag, Cadet First Lieutenant Aiden Sullivan. Texas flag is Cadet Second Lieutenant Cesar Jacobo. And carrying the school flag is Cadet Second Lieutenant Jesus Yola. And now, ladies and gentlemen, our national anthem.
Why are you so far? I'm taking that person. The opposition. You never hold it one time.
Welcome to Galena Park ISD Stadium on a beautiful Thursday night in October here in East Houston, where we have a matchup of district play between the Santa Fe Indians, come into the game 4-2, 1-2 in district, against the Galena Park Yellow Jackets, 3-3 on the season, 0-3 in district. Captains are coming to the field, and for Galena Park, it's Timothy Marshall, Sebastian Bernal, Jorge Garcia, Justin Leal. For the Indians, it is Jordan Crouch, Gunnar Baker, Jackson Hicks, and Jackson Stroud. A lot of pink here tonight with my broadcast partner, Carl Thies, representing Cancer Awareness Month. Yellow Jackets have all pink socks, and all the young ladies had pink pom-poms. Don't know what the band's going to show up with.
I would say a lot of pink.
A few pink Sox over on the Indian side. Not as much pink as Galena Park, so let's hear the referees.
Santa Fe. They want the ball.
Santa Fe wants the ball, and who can blame them?
Want to receive? They're going to receive on the scoreboard side, the north side of the stadium. Galena Park will kick from the south end zone. Santa Fe will be moving left to right on your computer screen.
Yeah, if you're watching tonight on the
GPISD Athletic web stream
or LegacySportsNetwork.com, you'll see a lot of pink. There's some pink right there as Galena Park gets ready to kick off. The Indians averaging about 335 yards a game on offense. Pretty balanced attack. 1,043 rushing and 969 passing is Santa Fe.
Santa Fe much improved. Blake Ryder's first year after coming over from Texas City.
Yeah, they didn't have much to go, Carl. 2-8, 2-8, 0-10. So
Yep.
they are already won more games than they have any time in the last 3 years.
Pooch kick by the Jackets.
Fair caught at the 30. Let's see if they give it to him at the 30 or 31.
Ball will be near the 31-yard
I
line.
think they're going to put it at the 31-yard line. As we said, they're led by their quarterback, Case Albrecht. 62 for 105 for 912 yards. Passing 10 touchdowns, but Carl, he has 9 interceptions. So
haven't heard yet.
Well, he
Minute Maid
had
Park, the
4
Houston
in one
Astros
ball game.
defeated
has a
the
good
Seattle Mariners
good arm.
today by a score of 4-2 to take a 2-0 lead in their series.
They're announcing the Astros winning today for those who've been in a cave for the last couple hours. So here's a quick toss over here to the Thompson, and Albright
Case Albrecht's pass
overthrew.
to Tyler Thompson, incomplete.
Coverage on the play was Justin Carr.
He threw that to one of the Galena Park coaches there.
He really did. As we said, the Indians pretty balanced.
Joseph Floyd, great rushing attack, leads the Indian rushing attack this season.
Here's a quick toss to the left side. I believe that's Floyd.
Pitch goes to number 42, Jackson Stroud.
Actually, it was
Number
Jackson
9,
Stroud.
Lopez.
Picks up 4 to the 35.
Gain of about
It's
3.
interesting, Jackson Stroud carried the ball, but he is their leading tackler.
Ball marked at the 34-yard line.
Third and 7 for the Indians.
So here's the direct snap to Thompson.
Case Albrecht on the keeper.
I think it was Thompson.
Stop by number 40, Diego Quintanilla.
It was. Kyler Thompson
Ball marked near the 42-yard line.
was
Good enough for
playing
a
quarterback.
first down.
Picks up 8 yards for Thompson, first down.
Now Albrecht's under center. Hands off to his up man. Gets about 3 yards straight dive.
Handoff goes up the middle to
That
the
is
44-yard
to
line.
Uresti.
Ball carrier was number 44, Jose Uriste.
Uresti.
Picks up 2 yards.
Jackets number 74, Jesus Zavala.
2nd and 8. Here's a roll to his right. Up tempo. Got a man coming out underneath. That is
Pass was
Wainwright.
Number 15, Harrison Wainwright.
Gets about 8 yards on the. Let's see where they mark it.
Let's go 7 yards.
Yeah, to
Third-
the 49.
1 yard short, 3rd and 1 for the Indians.
Rowan on the stop. Ball marked at the Galena Park 49-yard line.
Opening drive for the Indians started on their own 31. Looking for their second first down. Albrecht under center. Looks to hand off on the left side. Breaks through for a first down.
Number 42, Jackson Stroud.
And
The
that's
ball
Stroud.
moves the ball into Galena Park
Stroud comes in with 38 carries, 186 yards, 4.89 average, 2 touchdowns. So he's in the mix for the leading rushers, although Joseph Floyd is their leading rusher.
Stroud picks up 6 for second first down for the Indians.
And he threw to Floyd, I believe. Let's see who he threw to. Thompson. Kyler Thompson coming out of the backfield for another first down. So now they've marched from their own 31 into Galena Park territory. 9:54 left. No score in the first quarter.
12-yard gain, another first down for the Indians.
Handoff straight up the middle, and that's Uristi, and he did not go anywhere. Met by Timothy Marshall. Second and 10. They're on the left hash mark. Nice play by Marshall as he filled that gap. 6'3", 250-pound, one of the captains. Handoff on the left side to Thompson as he came around. Going to pick up about 5.
Stopped by number 40, Diego Quintanilla. Ball marked near the
Tackled by Quintanilla. Let's call it 3rd and 5. They got to get to the 21. It's on the 26. So they're right in the middle.
Their feature running back, Joseph Floyd, still no carries.
Yeah, I hadn't even seen him on the field yet. So here's a handoff to the straight up to the right side. He's close.
Number 42.
That is Stroud again. He's going to be about 2 yards short. We discovered in the pregame, Carl, they don't have much of a kicking team, as I don't believe they have any field goals.
They have no field goals, and the PAT kicker Wainwright is 18 of 24.
So they are 4th down and 2. Quick snap to the quarterback. That is, again, that is Kyler Thompson on the keeper. And the announcer public address needs a new spotter. That's clearly a direct snap to Thompson.
23 yards.
And he gets a 23-yard touchdown run
on 4th down
for Kyler Thompson, who comes in with 197 yards carried. And the point
Harrison
Wainwright is good, so it puts Santa Fe up 7-0. And that didn't take very long, Carl.
Did not.
Well, we have athletics department giving us drive summaries tonight. Carl, you've got a drive summary on that one?
They go 69 yards in 11 plays, take 3:41 off the clock. Santa Fe now leads 7-0, 8:19 left in the first quarter.
Number 24, Jonathan Gutierrez. And number 9, Vincent Lopez, back deep.
Nice opening drive. I believe Wainwright is the
Number 15,
kicker.
Harrison Wainwright to kick.
He's going to kick it short. Fumbled. And he's picking up. He still doesn't have it, and I think Santa Fe got it. That's a case of not falling on the ball.
24-yard line.
Came up to try to get it, and instead of falling on it, he picked it up, and he never had it. And that is a fumble recovery.
Loose ball
recovered by Hebert. Darius Hebert on the fumble.
Indians will start at the Galena Park 28-yard line with their second possession, 8:10 left. Not a good play by the Yellow Jackets.
No, the up man came up to get it, and he dropped it, and you're taught when you know, fumble the ball, fall on it, not try to pick it up. And
hot potato, and he couldn't pick it up.
He never did pick it up. So Santa Fe gets another possession. Handoff to the right side for about a 9-yard gash.
42, Jackson
That's
Stroud.
Stroud again.
Stopped near the 22-yard line by number 4.
Stopped on the play by Merlon. They only gave him 6, so he's second down and 4. 7:51 left in the first quarter. Santa Fe Indians up 7-0 against the Yellow Jackets.
Santa Fe got 4 first downs on that first possession.
Albrecht looking to his left, got a man out of the flat, overthrows his intended receiver Elkins.
Number 20, Blake Elkins, falls incomplete.
Brings up 3rd down and 4.
3rd down and 4.
Both times Albrecht's overthrown his receivers. He must have hit the weight room before we came over this evening.
He's a little strong. He might have had some Cocoa Puffs for dinner tonight. Albrecht came in 62 for 105, 10 touchdowns. Handoff straight up the middle, and I don't think he got maybe a yard, and that is Stroud again.
Jackson Stroud.
So it's going to bring, I don't think he got a yard, so it's 4th down and 4 again.
No gain on
I
the
don't
play.
think we're going to see field goals unless it's like extra points.
Yeah, or closer.
Yeah, I don't know what kind of kicking team they have, but normally this is a 37-yard field goal. It's
Very makeable.
pretty
for most high-
makeable for most high school teams. Albrecht looks to his left quickly, got a man, and they miss him, and that's an easy touchdown for Thompson. It's just mano a mano, and Amano missed,
Pass was complete to number
and
2, Tyler
there was nobody else out there on the island except the defender, and he missed him. And let's see if I can see who the replay is.
Goes for 22 yards. Second touchdown for the Indians on 4th down. And Kyler Thompson's second touchdown. Harrison Wainwright, good for the extra point.
after by Harrison Wainwright is
So that's a 23-yard touchdown for Thompson and a 22-yard touchdown. Commercial.
Who the fuck you think this is? You don't know Gemma?
My name is Meredith, and a little thing I love about Chick-fil-A's mac and cheese is always toasted, cheesy, tender layers. Home without a flavor, it would be Chick-fil-A's mac and cheese. I'm passionate about
back deep will be number 9, Vincent Lopez, along with number 24, Jonathan Gutierrez. Kicking off is number 15, Harrison Wainwright.
I just look at it and see. What did they say? Oh, I gotta sit.
The kick was muffed.
Fumble that one again, Carl.
Yes, they did.
This time they recovered
They
it.
did recover it.
Had to go outside and
Loose ball recovered by
let some young men know they were being recorded.
Watch the language, huh?
Yep. All right, Galena Park gets the ball back on their 37,
Their first offensive possession
at the
trailing 14-0 already.
after fumbling the last kickoff.
So here's a quick toss on a end coming around. Makes it all the way to the 48-yard line. And that is Cortez.
Giovanni Valdez, and quarterback. His pitch goes to number 32, Andrew Cortez.
Valdez is your quarterback tonight. Galena Park gets a first down on a, I guess, just a motion from a receiver. They do a lot of motion running.
Picks up 11. First down for the Yellow Jackets.
Galena Park 290 yards per game, most of it rushing. So here's a straight dive
7, Anthony
handed to Mata,
crosses midfield to about
one of their leading rushers.
Goes to the other 48 for 4 yards.
9, Drew Marshall.
Second down, let's call it 6.
Gain of about 4, second and 6.
I think if you're a wide receiver for Galena Park, you better be able to block, right?
Yeah, that's how many receivers I listed tonight.
Yeah, they don't throw much.
They
So
don't
here's
throw much, and
quick-
I don't have any receivers listed on my stat sheets.
Gutierrez. Well, they don't have any in the district leaders, I can tell you that,
Jackson Stroud.
according to athleticsdepartment.com.
They're very run heavy.
1,528 yards on the year for
No gain on
rushing,
play.
only 216 passing.
Gutierrez, no gain, 3rd and 6 for the Yellow Jackets.
But when you get behind,
Gotta
you got to be able to move the ball, and there's plenty of time here. 5:17. We're only in the first quarter, but you'd like to see the Yellow Jackets put some points on the board here. He looked like he fumbled the ball.
Fumble on the handoff.
I think he recovered it. I think he was trying to decide whether he was going to hand it off or keep it.
7, Anthony Mata.
So Mata
Ball marked at
took the ball and advanced it.
3 yards, 4th and 3 for the Jackets.
So we're going to look like we're going to have a lot of 4th downs tonight. The Yellow Jackets are going for it. They almost got a man off sides.
Indians converted both 4th down plays.
They came in with 969 yards passing, so we know they can throw the ball. That's a handoff to Stroud.
42, Jackson Stroud.
He gets about a yard.
Has a gain of about
Tackled
4
on the
for
play
gain.
by
Number 40,
Zavala
Diego Quintanilla.
and also
Second and
Quintanilla.
9 from the 29-yard line.
Second down and 9. We like these games, Carl, where they run the ball a lot.
Stroud now 9 carries for 32. Stroud 1 touchdown on the night.
Second and 9. Albrecht looking. There might have been a timeout first.
Marker down.
Oh,
Illegal
illegal
pursuit.
motion. That illegal shift is what they called there?
Yes. 55 illegal procedures. Second penalty for 20 yards on the Indians. 2nd and 14.
Shirk, guilty of the movement.
The penalty moves the ball back to the 20.
They hadn't had many penalties, have they?
2 penalties now, 20 yards. They had the defensive chop.
That's right. That's right. That unusual penalty. So he's in the shotgun, Albrecht. He's looking. Screen pass. And he missed his
Wainwright
screener
Screen pass complete to number
to
15.
Wainwright. He got back about 3 yards, but
34, Alexander.
his blocker fell down.
26-yard line.
picks up 2 yards. 3rd and 12 for the Indians.
Brings up
I'd say that was a blown screen.
Yeah,
Not necessarily blown up by the defense either.
right.
3 receivers on the right-hand side now for Albrecht. He's looking to his right. He's rolling, looking deep, and just
Threw it out of bounds.
throws it to the coaching staff.
for number 5, Ryan Wainscott.
So they're going to have to
Complete.
punt
The coverage by number 9.
after moving from the 6
Brings up 4th and
out
12.
past the 25-yard line. Now they punt. So Galena Park should get the ball back around their 40 with 4:23 left.
Austin Moffitt back in for a second punt for the Indians.
Trying to see who Galena Park has back there. Bad snap. They're going for it, and nobody set up for the return.
Ball's going to be
Punt will roll
Tag.
dead near the Santa Fe 48-yard line.
Looks
22
like they had Vincent Lopez back to receive it, but
22-yard punt for Moffitt.
they definitely had the rush on. So Galena Park gets inside Santa Fe territory.
4:13 to the half. The scrimmage from the Indian 47-yard line.
This is the first time they've been in their
First time
territory.
First time they've crossed midfield.
I think so. So Galena Park, as I've said a couple times, gets the ball back to start the second half so they can get 7 points here. They're not out of this. Good pitch. Nobody over here on the 40. 30. Got one man to beat. 20. Closing in on the outside down at about the 11-yard line is Gutierrez. And they had an option play there, and the defense missed it. And a great read by the quarterback.
Gutierrez picks up 34 yards. Third first down for the Yellow Jackets.
34-yard gain.
All the way down to the 13-yard line of the Indians.
So Galena Park has 2 timeouts left, and the Indians have 3. 3:44 left here in the second quarter. Valdez under center. Keeps it, breaks left, gets down to about the 6-yard line.
Giovanni Valdez on the keeper down to about the 6.
Good pickup, about 8 yards on a first down.
Number 19, Gunnar Baker.
Brings up second, let's call it 7, or 3. Mata's in the backfield. They have Reyes and Gutierrez on the sides in the slots. Handoff to Mata.
Number 7, Anthony.
He's going to have enough for the first down.
I think he's going to get a first down.
Inside the 5-yard line.
He was being pushed by his quarterback and a few other people.
Got down to the 3.
Brandon touchdown.
That should be first and goal. It is. They lay down the
First and
sticks.
goal for the Jackets from the 3.
2:40 to the half.
Daniel Zayas encouraging the fans to get a little rowdy. Fans need to realize they put some points up here and gets the ball back to start the second half. They're right back in the ball game. And quarterback Valdez keeps it, gets a 3-yard touchdown run by Giovanni Valdez to cut the lead from 21-0 to 21-6, pending an extra point. And just a straight option read by Valdez and went in untouched, Carl.
It was a great read by Valdez.
So here's the extra point.
Oswaldo Flores in for the extra point.
Kick is up, and it's good. So just like that, Flores with the extra point. 2:20 left in the first half. Galena Park climbs back into the game. All right, athleticsdepartment.com. Get all your stats. Carl, give us a drive summary there.
After that short punt by the Indians, Galena Park goes 47 yards in 4 plays, take 1:53 off the clock. Giovanni Valdez with the keeper, 3-yard touchdown run. The Jackets cut into the lead. Now Santa Fe 21, Galena Park 7. 2:20 to the half.
Quick pooch here. And fumbles, still alive, falls out of bounds.
But will go out of bounds near the.
That was heads up by Pacala on the punt return or kickoff return. He just kind of pushed the ball out of bounds, and Santa Fe is going to keep possession of the ball and around the 34-yard line. So Santa Fe has 3 timeouts left, 2:13 in the half, so they have plenty of time to march down the field. They have a good passing attack. We haven't seen them much more effective tonight on the ground, but they can throw the ball. So he's looking deep here, got a man open, and nice coverage. Kind of baited him. He was throwing it to Thompson,
Intended for number 2, Tyler Thompson.
and
incomplete.
Merlin was over there
Ball
kind of,
down by number 4, Isai Merlon.
Merlin was over there saying, I hope you throw it over here, and came pretty close to maybe picking that one off.
Albrecht now 6 of 11 passing, 50 yards, 1 touchdown pass for the Indians. 2nd and 10 from the 34-yard line.
Albrecht hands off, dive play, picks
Handoff
up
number
3.
goes to number 42,
That's Stroud.
Jason Stroud. Ball marked at the 37-yard line.
Picks up 3.
3rd down and 7, 1:56 left. No one's called timeout yet.
Stroud now 10 carries for 35 yards.
3rd down and 7 coming up.
Looks like they have Blake Elkins in the game as a receiver. They also have Wainwright out on the far right and Thompson. 2 backs. Let's see where they go here. Looking deep. Got a man. Got holding probably. Throwing it to Thompson, but a flag thrown right at the offensive
I
line.
think 3 flags hit number 70. I don't think I don't know what he did, but
I saw him out of the corner of my eyes. So is that 3rd down? Can they?
they can. Yeah, declined it.
4th down. So here you go. You got,
4th down and
Austin
7.
Moffitt in for his third punt.
well, I don't know if they brought him in or not. I think they might be trying to draw him off here. Galena Park's going to call timeout because they don't know what's going on. So he's going to have a discussion with his defense. And it's hard to know whether they're really going to go for it here or we're trying to draw him off.
I think they're trying to draw them off. Got all their timeouts left. They could milk it all the way down, and they could take a timeout rather than getting a penalty.
So as Carl and I were discussing it while they were having a commercial,
Galena
4th
Park,
down.
Galena Park now down to 1 timeout. They sure want the ball back. We've got 1:20 to the half.
Yeah, it'd be kind of foolish to go for this and not make it and give them a shot to
Short field.
really put some points back on the board and get the ball back. But
Their offense still on the field.
they sure like they're going for it, but wouldn't be surprised here if you get a quick kick by Albrecht. Yep, that's exactly what you got. Just trying to. You see that every once in a while, you know.
Case Albrecht is down near the
Galena Park's going to get the ball back, as Carl said.
26-yard punt by Ulrich.
1:13 left.
marked at the 36.
The problem you have if you're Galena Park is you just don't have much of a passing offense, and you have a 1 minute 13 seconds left with only 1 timeout. That kind of handicaps you a little bit. Let's see if they can put the ball in the air.
Scrimmage been on the 37-yard line.
So he's looking. Got a man deep. He had him wide, and I mean wide open.
Looks like he was out early for practice.
Zayas overthrew him. Zayas a nice-looking target. He's 6'1", 160-pound junior. They had single coverage on him. They look like they're going to put single coverage on him again. Cash McGee holding him down here. You might just try it again. Here's an option read. Tosses to the right. We're going to get about to the 45, and that is to Gutierrez. Now you have to rush. You got 55 seconds left. Let's see if they can get a snap off. 3rd down and 2.
3rd down and 2 coming up.
42 seconds to the half.
So the quarterback, Valdez keeps it.
Valdez on the keeper.
Picks up 1st down, so the clock will stop till they reset.
As the Galena Park 1st down before being
Inside
stopped for 33,
Indian territory.
Picks up 7. 5th first down for the Jackets.
31 seconds left. They still have a timeout.
Santa Fe 48.
25 seconds left.
So now he's looking. Going downfield. That's going to be intercepted by
Intercepted by
Garcia.
number 11, Steven Garcia. He's down at the 21-yard line.
So Galena Park, really that's all you can try to do. They went deep, and they had 5 guys back there and picked the ball off. So the interception was by Garcia.
18 seconds left.
So Garcia has a fumble return recovered and a interception. They got 18 seconds left. I'll be surprised if they just don't take a knee and go into half.
Happy with their 21-7 lead.
Yeah, let's see. They got the victory formation. So they are going to probably kneel it. They are. And Galena Park's not going to call a timeout. So that's going to be the end of the first half. We will try to listen to the bands at halftime if they show them on the screen.
That's the end of the first half of play.
So the end of the first half has your Yellow Jackets trailing 21-7 from the Santa Fe Indians, and we'll be back at the end of halftime. Well, welcome back to the second half. Both bands did a great job at halftime. Remind you that the score is 21-7. It was 21-0 until Galena Park scored from when they got the ball back on the 47 of Santa Fe and marched down to go ahead or to put 7 points on the board to go 21-7. So Galena Park gets the ball back to start the second half. Have plenty of time, obviously, to get back in the game. Short kickoff. Make sure you catch it. Go forward to the 30. They had some problems with that in the first half. Hunter James catches it and gets
That's an understatement.
gets the ball back to the 37-yard line. So the first half, Carl, you got any stats real quick as far as Galena Park?
I just think the biggest stat of the game was 2 fumbles and resulted in 2 touchdowns, and that's what Galena Park's behind by. Leading rushers Jonathan Gutierrez for Galena Park, 5 carries for 50 yards. Anthony Mata also 5 carries for 18. Giovanni Valdez, 4 carries for 21.
So Valdez keeps the ball, gets up to about the 45-yard line, gets hit hard, stood up, gets about 9 yards. Stopped again by Steven Garcia. I knew as soon as he stood him up who hit him.
He's been all over the field.
He's just played a great defensive game for the Indians. Second down and 1. Galena Park in absolutely no hurry. Wants the ball, control the clock, and put some points on the board and play good defense. So here is a man in motion, handoff to the up man. That's probably Mata. Picks the first down up. Valdez puts it in his stomach and doesn't take it out. When you run this kind of offense, you just put your hands up, and if the ball gets in there, you take it. And if it doesn't,
you move on.
You move on. Either way, you're going to get hit, right?
That's exactly right. And if you don't get hit, they're going to hand you the ball. They're going to feed you the ball.
Exactly. So Valdez pitches on a quick toss. Coming around is Reyes, and he gets about 7 yards. I think that's the first carry by Ivan Reyes.
It is. Pick up a 7 for Reyes.
They also have Zayas listed as a wide receiver. Reyes is on the slot along with Gutierrez. Or wings, or whatever they call them. Here is, keeps it to 30. Broke free there for a minute. Picks up a first down, gets all the way to the 32-yard line. About a 11-yard carry.
7th first down for the Jackets.
And this is what you want to do with this ball control offense, is just pick up 4 or 5 yards with each carry and pick up some first downs. And
that's Valdez's 6th carry for 40 yards, over 6 yards per carry for Valdez.
They're not running anything different than they did the first half. It's just the offensive line's doing so much better. So here's a pitch late, and it gets down to about the 31-yard line. That's Reyes. They strung that option out just about as far as he could string it. The defensive end closed on Valdez, and Valdez pitched at the last minute. And only picked up 1.
Reyes gets 1.
Here is another keeper, and Valdez goes nowhere. Stopped on the play by Elizondo. So it's going to bring up third, and let's call it 7, maybe 6.
Brings up third down and 7.
So third down and 7, 8:02 left in the third quarter. Valdez under center. Hands off to Mata. I don't think he got back to about the 25.
Stop made by number 1, Darius Hebert.
So it's going to bring up, let's see where they mark it.
It's going to be about 4th and 4.
7-yard line.
Yeah, but you're in that 4-down territory, Carl. You don't, no use punting here, and a little too far for a field goal. So they brought in Alexander Sims, a little more beef up front.
Sims, always when he comes in, is a blocking back. Haven't seen Sims carry the ball much this year.
Yeah, usually like Valdez follows him around one of the ends. Looked like he dropped the ball.
Number 32, Andrew Cortez, the ball carrier.
Cortez, they handed it up front.
Line by number 81.
I don't think he made it to the line to gain.
Picked up 2.
So turnover and downs. Nice drive. They started at their 37, got all the way down to the 25-yard line. And they just stalled out right there.
7 minutes left in the third quarter. Still Santa Fe 21, Galena Park 7. First possession in the third quarter for the Indians.
Albrecht, hands off. Believe that was to Nolan.
Chandler Nolan, the ball carrier.
He lost 2 yards.
Tackle for a loss of a yard by number 10.
Nice play again by Timothy Marshall. See, he only lost a yard.
Second 11.
Marshall's a lot to handle. 6'3", 250, senior. Defensive lineman. So Albrecht rolling to his left, looking downfield, got a man, and underthrew. He was trying to go to Wainscott.
Pass is incomplete, intended for number 5, Ryan Wainscott.
So it brings up third and 11, 6:17 left in the third quarter. The Indians ahead 21-7. On a beautiful night on the east side here at Galena Park Stadium. Flags are not moving. Not much of a crowd here from Santa Fe. A lot of Galena Park fans here tonight, still here. So Albrecht, nope, direct snap to Thompson. We saw a lot of that in the first half, and they
Albrecht on the keeper.
made a great call. Every time Thompson runs it, he calls it Albrecht, but it's really Thompson that ran the ball.
Keenan Thomas on the stop.
And Kyler Thompson mainly gained about 2 yards. Now they're going to punt.
In punt formation is number 32.
So Galena Park should get the ball back around the 50.
9, Vincent
Austin Moffitt back into punt.
Cortez back. Let's see how they do here. There's the snap. They're almost getting to him. And he drops it, and he's going to lose the ball.
is Muff.
31-yard
No,
punt.
he got lucky there.
Covered by the Jackets, number 9, Vincent Lopez.
Lopez fell on the ball after he dropped it. So Galena Park gets the ball back again on their 39-yard line, about 2 yards more than they had it a while ago.
5:24 left in the third quarter.
On their own 39-yard.
So they always have kids sit all the way at the top of the stadium, and they could care less about the football game. Galena Park on the keeper, Valdez,
Valdez on the keeper.
picks up about 6 yards.
First of all,
Picks up 7. Valdez now 50 yards on 8 carries.
Second down. Galena Park's not in a big hurry here. Letting the play clock get down within 15 or so. Giovanni now gets under center. Gutierrez in motion, hands off to the up back. That's going to be Reyes again. He might have got a face mask, you know. Tackled on the play by Hebert.
Have an official timeout for an injured player.
Picks up 7. Reyes picked up 7 for the first down. 1st and 10. Jackets from the 47-yard line of the Indians.
Keeps it is Valdez. Think he thought about handing it off there, and he decided to keep it.
I think the gap between him and the back was too far.
Yeah, time he went around to turn around and hand it off, the back was gone. And Valdez ended up keeping the ball.
Picks up 2.
Mata's back there in the backfield with him. Again, they have Gutierrez on one slot. They had Reyes on the other slot. He came out, so. There's a straight dive to Mata.
Has about 2 yards. Stop by number 33, Austin Haney.
They have Cortez in the game now, along with Barquero.
3rd and 6 for the Jackets.
3:34 left in the third quarter. Galena Park trailing 21-7 to the Santa Fe Indians. Carl, if Galena Park has a shot at the playoffs, they got to win this one.
Yep, and Santa Fe, if they want a shot, they got to win this one. So it's a must-win for both teams.
Here's a nice run off the right side to Gutierrez.
Number 24, Jonathan Gutierrez, the ball carrier.
Close to the first down. I don't know how they didn't give it to him.
4th and 1.
4th and less than 1. Ball's right at the 37-yard line. Just a straight quarterback sneak by Valdez. Picks up 4. All that other stuff Galena Park does, when they do that, it just seems unfair. Picked up an easy first down.
10th first down for Galena Park. Or excuse me, 9th first down for Galena Park.
35-yard line. 2:34 left in the third quarter. Same score we had at the beginning of the third quarter, 21-7. Here is a keeper.
Great run by Valdez.
Inside the 20. Picks up 15.
10th first down.
Nice run. Great option.
Gain of 15 yards.
He does a great job of running the option. I mean, Galena Park undersized. And really, this is an offense that's,
Not just the backs, but the linemen are undersized.
offsets it, but it's got to be run with skill and perfection. And that time, Valdez keeps it, and he doesn't get anything.
He needed a hand of that one away.
Yeah, tackled on the play by Alfaro.
No gain.
Franklin Alfaro. 2nd and 10.
Also Stroud, who's now playing defensive end. 2nd and 10. Galena Park needs 7. They don't need 3. They need to stick this in the end zone.
12 on the play clock.
Santa Fe's only touched the ball once in the third quarter, and this is Galena Park's second time. Here's a straight dive by, I don't think it was Mata.
Valdez on the keeper.
Valdez kept it. He
14.
let Mata go through to lead block.
Stop man by number 76, Gavin.
3rd and 4 for Galena Park.
Wouldn't you say this is 2 down territory?
Definitely 2 down territory. Valdez now up to 75 yards, 13 carries for Giovanni.
Brings up 3rd down and about 4.
Valdez under center. Keeps it. Got guys all over him. Maybe gets a yard.
Valdez on the keeper. Down to about the 12.
So another 4th down opportunity.
4th and 2.
We had a 4th and 1 while ago, and they missed it
And about 2.
on the first opening possession where they started at their 37 and marched all the way down to the 25, and now they started at their 39 and down at the 11. Need to get, they were going to have a timeout.
In the quarter.
Oh, that's it.
That's the end of 3 quarters of play with our score. Santa Fe 21, Galena Park 7.
21-7 is your score. And Galena Park has the ball inside the 12-yard line.
We get the benefit. The quarter changed, and now the ball comes to our end of the field.
4th and 2. They have to get
To the
to
10
the
yard
10-yard line. I see Mata. I see Gutierrez. I see Cortez, Barquero, and Zayas. Those are the main threats on the offense. 4th and 2. It's a big play. 21-7. They can pick up this first down, keep the drive going. Valdez under center. Man in motion. Hands off to Mata. I think he's got it. Good penetration for Mata.
I was going to go to the 8-yard line.
To about the 9. Gain of 3. 1st and goal.
First and go. Gain of 3 yards for Mata. I think they marked it at the 8, Carl.
Yep, they did. First and goal, the 8.
Galena Park looking for 7. Here's the keeper by Valdez. Gets down to about the 3.
Giovanni Valdez down inside the 5. there on the stop. Second and goal.
Got a timeout on the field. We'll be right back.
Second and goal from the 3.
So Oswaldo Flores is in now at quarterback. Hands the ball off to the man that comes around the end. That's Gutierrez.
To number 24, Jonathan Gutierrez.
Giovanni Valdez back in the game.
Stop made by number 9, Bryce Leal.
Looked like he just working on a cramp.
Cramp, exactly. Ball's inside the 2.
Third down. Let's see what they do here. A while ago, they went with a quarterback sneak. Let's see if they can push that forward here. Straight. Valdez gets in. So a 2-yard touchdown run for Valdez, his second of the night. Cuts the lead to 21 to 13 at this point. Valdez had a 3-yard touchdown run earlier, and now he has a 2-yard touchdown to cut the lead to 21. This is a big extra point right here. So let's see where the snap is.
Oswaldo Flores in for the extra point kick.
Kicks up. Looks like it went through. And it is. That's 21 to 14. Only point scored here in the second half. 10:21 left in the game. You can see Valdez sneaking off to the right side, keeps it, pulls the ball out of the Mata's stomach, and goes over the big right side of Kenneth Conyer. You got a drive summary there, Carl?
7:03 off the clock. Goes 61 yards in 16 plays.
In case you missed it, athleticsdepartment.com Carl said it went 61 yards.
In 14 plays, 61 and 14, takes 7:03 off the clock. Galena Park now trails Santa Fe 21-14, 10:21 left in the game.
Plenty of time if the defense can rise up. Ball's caught at the 30, move forward to the 40, inside about the 43-yard line. Nice return
Number 17
by
Barrett Bacala on the return.
Bacala.
That's easy for you to say.
Well, I asked the coach a while ago, and he said it's Pacala. So, like a pa. It's spelled P-A-H, but it's Pacala. So they get the ball back at the 42-yard line. And believe me when I say this, Carl, I never correct anybody on how they pronounce things.
Yeah, that's it. Big drive for the Indians.
Yes, Albright under center. Hands off.
They're
There
blowing
must
it
have been
dead.
some motion.
Illegal procedure.
Handed it off to Thompson, but the flag had already dropped. So that is Shirk again. Caden Shirk, second time we've called his number.
First and 15 from the
Santa Fe's third penalty for 25.
You're Galena Park here. You can stop them. You only have one timeout now. You burned 2. But plenty of time in this game if you can stop them. Albrecht, now Thompson in motion. Hands off to the big man up front. That's Stroud.
Number 42.
He's probably going to get back the 4 yards they lost.
Thought may have been
Makes
number
it
74,
2nd and 11.
Zavala. Ball marked at the 41-yard line. Gain of 4 brings up 2nd and 11.
So Thompson and Wainwright, Harrison Wainwright, over here on the left side. Man in the slot. Now here Thompson goes in motion. They hand off to Thompson. He cuts back to the left. Picks up 4. So going to bring up 3rd down and 7.
Tyler Thompson, the ball
See where they mark it. He only got a couple yards there. 3rd down.
marked at the 44.
3rd and 8.
Yep.
Gain of 3 will bring up 3rd and 8.
So as Carl said, a big drive for the Indians. They're leading by 7, but they've only had one possession in the whole second half and had to punt. Here's a quick toss over to the side, and he's going the wrong direction, and that is Thompson, and
Pass complete.
he actually loses a yard. It's going to bring up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt again. And I don't know what kind of defensive maneuvering they did in the coaching room down there,
It's working.
but it worked. Indians totally ineffective in the second half offensively. Only had the ball twice.
Austin Moffitt in for his 5th punt of the night.
That's what that ball control offense can do, eat up the clock. So they've been getting close to the kicks. Now what do we got? Illegal motion. Well, they called an offensive illegal motion on Garrett Bland. They've
Backing
been,
up-
go ahead,
backing up
Carl.
to the 38.
They've been close a couple times getting back there. Last time they didn't have anybody back. They just rushed 10. Got the kickoff good, and it's good kick. Knocked down at the 25-yard line.
Touched it to 29.
Jordan Crouch.
Inside the 30 at about the 29.
Let's see. Galena Park's going to get the ball back again.
33-yard punt.
So, Carl, they moved down the first time, failed on 4th down, got the ball back at their own 39, marched 61 yards. That time put it in the end zone. So they got 8:01 left. They only have one timeout, but they got lots of time left and very capable of tying this game up.
Very much so. Their handoffs have been very clean, much cleaner in the second half.
That time,
Valdez on the keeper.
Valdez kept the ball and
Should have handed it.
should have handed it.
No gain.
He might have lost the yard. No.
2nd and 10 from the 29.
So 2nd and 10, 7:40 left in the ball game. The Jackets trailing by 7, 21-14.
Valdez now 17 carries for 83 yards.
Does it seem like to you, Carl, the whole game's been played on that side of the field?
Yep.
We haven't seen the
Definitely.
back of numbers all night. Valdez pitches, good pitch, and great tackle.
Pitch goes to number 24, Jonathan Gutierrez.
Gutierrez, but the tackle on the play,
19, Gunnar Baker.
If he
Was
doesn't tackle him there,
Marked at the 30.
Gutierrez is going to pick up 20 more yards.
yeah, he is. Baker, great tackle.
Picks up 4. 3rd and 6 for the Jackets.
The Baker's the one that you see with the yellow, I don't know what, I mean the pink shorts, I guess. I don't know what he's wearing around his waist.
He's got a midriff, a pink midriff is what it.
Yeah, is that what it is?
Yeah, it's.
Okay.
He's got a short shirt and a pink long shirt that is
Hanging out.
hanging out over his britches.
So now Galena Park uses its last timeout. None left. Unless I missed one.
Okay,
No, they put-
they added one.
Took one and added 2.
Yeah. I'm showing that's their second.
Okay. We'll figure it out after the commercial.
But they were showing one left, and then they added one.
I'll let you explain that one.
Yeah. Santa Fe's asking the officials what's happening.
So to be honest with you, we're not sure how many times Galena Park has left. We had one on the board, and they used that one, and now they have two on the board. So
They added, if Galena Park took a timeout, they added one.
here's a pass. He had a man wide open, and he threw to another man.
Pass intended for number 84.
Threw it to Barquero. Did they call it complete?
It called it incomplete.
But he had another receiver right on the same route, and that's what the coach was so upset about.
They were fighting for the same possession.
It's a bad – I don't think it was a bad play call. I think it was two receivers in the same area, and the head coach is not happy.
Somebody ran a wrong route.
Yeah.
Barboza back into punt.
Number 27, Isayo Barbosa in punt formation. Back deep is number 2, Tyler Thomas.
6:32 left.
Good kick. Fielded. And he gets away. He's at the 35 to the 40. Cuts back a field to the 50. Still running to the 40. And tackled out of bounds is Kyler Thompson after a great run back.
33-yard punt.
A return to the Galena Park.
All the way to the Galena Park 40.
Taken out of bounds by number 37, Aubrey Joseph.
26-yard return.
We've called Kyler Thompson's name out all night long. He's a one-man wrecking machine. He's got to go over to the sideline, though, and get some oxygen.
Yeah,
he's tired.
He's on the oxygen tank right now.
He's tired.
Indians will start from the Galena Park 40-yard line, 6:16 left. Santa Fe now, same score, Santa Fe 21, Galena Park 14.
So here's a toss to the right side. He's going to get a first down. That's Nolan.
Goes to number 18, Chandler Nolan.
Picks up about 13 yards.
Stop by number 2.
Galena Park can ill afford to give up any points here.
30, good enough for a Santa Fe first down.
We're going to assume Galena Park has 2 timeouts left. Carl said he thought they used one earlier, but if they get the ball back and they have some time left, they do have a couple timeouts.
I marked 2, and I
Okay.
show them with 1 left.
So 5:40 left in the ball game. Here's a handoff on the left side. Gashes through for about
18, Chandler
5 yards is Chandler Nolan.
goes out to 25.
Going to bring up second down, and let's call it
Number
6.
40, Diego Quintanilla on the stop.
Nice run by Chandler Nolan, senior.
Chandler Nolan's able to get skinny and get through that hole. Picks up 4 more yards.
I've been impressed with Santa Fe's offensive line. They're a little bigger than Galena Park, but they've been really running the ball tonight. They came in here 1,000 yards rushing and 969 passing, and they by far ran the ball more today.
As we talked about in pregame, they're a much improved ball club.
So that handoff was Stroud.
Jackson Stroud.
Yeah, they won
Tackled by number 27, Isayo Barbosa.
2-8 2 years ago last year, or 3 years ago, 2-8 the year before that, and then 0-10 last year. Got a new coach, and as I said, they're 4-2, already more wins than they had last year. The last time they've been to the playoffs was 2018. They got bounced by Fort Bend Marshall 53-15. They had lost 2 games to Dayton and to Marshall, Fort Bend Marshall, but they beat Nederland last week.
Big first down right there for the Indians.
Ball inside the 20 to about the 18.
Was that Stroud or Nolan?
Marshall on the stop.
I think
Down Santa Fe.
Stroud. So, Carl, Dayton, Fort Bend, Marshall, and Port Neches Grove seem to be the three
Leaders in the
favorites.
district, right.
And then the battle is really between Santa Fe and Texas City right now.
That's correct. And Blake Ryder came from Texas City.
So they here's the handoff straight up the middle. He hurdles a guy and goes into the end zone. It's Stroud.
18-yard touchdown.
Was it an 18 or 23?
18.
Okay. 18-yard touchdown run for Stroud. Did you see that hurdle?
Yeah. He went Sam McGuffey on him.
Yeah. I was thinking Shadrach Banks.
Yeah, Shadrach Banks. That's a good analogy.
So here's the extra point for Wainwright. They're going to bad snap it and go for 2. Got a man open in the end zone. He ain't going to make it. Yeah, he is. Nope. I think he was short.
He was
That's
short.
Cash McGee. I love that nickname, the holder.
He didn't cash that one in. He didn't cash that bad snap in.
He carries the ball on the 2-point conversion attempt down to about the 1. Stop at number 2, Keenan.
So Galena Park now trailing 27 to 14.
Conversion attempt failed.
Is a predictor of poor attendance for the rest of the year. School is your first and most important job. Showing up on time every day prepares you for graduation and when you get into the workforce. Attendance matters. No more than 3 for me.
Friday night high school football in Texas is tough, but buying a new car shouldn't be. That's why new cars feel better and
So according to athleticsdepartment.com, Carl, Texas City is playing Fort Bend Rilla Ridge tomorrow night. Those teams are both 1 and 2 in the playoff race for the 4th spot.
The loser, that'll be fall by the side with 3 losses. 3 losses looks like won't get you in the playoffs.
Galena Park is going to fall to 0 and 4 if this holds up. They fumble the ball again and picks it up and gets hammered. Let's see if they recovered the ball. I can tell you this, that Drew Marshall came out of that pile with the ball. I don't know how he got it. But they're giving the ball back to Galena Park. You got a drive summary on that, sir?
Yes, do. It's they go 40 yards in 5 plays, 2:46 off the clock. After that, Kyler Thompson sets it up on a punt return. Jackson Stroud with his 2nd touchdown of the night, 18-yard run. Santa Fe leads 27-14, 3:24 left.
You know, you'd think that was not the nail in the coffin with most teams, but Galena Park just not able to throw the ball at all. Did they have a completed pass tonight?
Have not completed one to wrong team, but they are 0-5.
So tried to throw to Barquera and just missed him by. Well, as they said in one of the movies, Bull Durham, Major League, just a little bit outside.
Yeah.
So 2nd down and 10. 3:19 left in the ball game. 27 to 14 is your score. Favor of the Indians. So here's a
Number 7.
handoff to Mata.
Stop number 9, Bryce Leal.
Going to pick up about 6.
At the 28-yard.
3rd down and 4. The Galena Park came out throwing on 1st down, so they have 2 timeouts according to the board. They need to pick up a 1st down. Here's the handoff to Valdez keeps it, gets up to the 40, gets the 1st down. The clock will stop as the chains move. They'll blow it when it's marked. So there goes the clock. They need to be ready to run a play. taking up some time here.
Got to be quicker
Yeah.
between plays.
Valdez looking, going deep. Got a man that he's throwing to. He caught it? Yes. And double coverage to
Double coverage.
Zayas.
80, Daniel Zayas.
Zayas is very excited.
Yeah, he's got that
Timeout for an injured player.
6'1", 160 pound, went over the defensive back.
35-yard.
Say something like the first completion was a 20. Go ahead, you can start it when the clock comes on.
Zayas with that catch, 35-yard. They advance it to the Indian 25-yard line. 2:15 left. Galena Park in hurry up. Got to score twice. Down 27-14.
Still have time if they can get it in quickly. There's another pass to Zaya.
Pass complete to number 80, Daniel Zayas.
10 yards. Good pass. 2 in a row.
Moves the ball down to about the 50.
They get scored here and kick an onside kick.
First down, Jackets.
They get back in this. They missed the extra point, so that could be huge. Handoff up the middle. They got to get back on the line. Let's see, 2:03 left. That was to Mata. They really don't have time for that, do they, Carl?
Picked up 3. Definitely don't have time for
For
that.
the safety of the participants in tonight's game, spectators are not allowed onto the playing field after the game. We thank you for your cooperation.
So here's a man in motion. Going over to his right, looking, got a man open.
Touchdown.
That's Roger Barquera. Touchdown.
12-yard touchdown.
Roger Barquera.
So Barquera,
12-yard touchdown play.
you know, it's one of those things. If you're the Indians, you're not used to defending the pass against Galena Park. So if Galena Park can execute it like they just did on that drive, they can be dangerous.
Important extra point by Swaldo Flores.
Kicks up. It's to the left. Let's see if it went through. It is. It's good. So now the score is 27-21.
Onside kick upcoming. 136 left.
Yeah, they have to onside kick it because they only have, we think they have 1 timeout left, but the board shows 2. Well, Carl, that was impressive. Well, never mind.
moving forward, so you can focus less on your money and more on what matters. Unite your financial future at UnitedCCU.com. At United Community, we're more than a credit union. We're here with the financial institutions to keep life flowing. So focus less on your money and more on what matters. Unite your financial future at UnitedCCU.com.
Number 18, Osvaldo Flores to kick for the Jackets.
78-yard drive, right?
78 yards, 7 play drives. They take 148 off the clock. Baccaro, 12-yard touchdown pass from Giovanni Valdez. Cuts it to 27-21.
Cortez on the, or Flores.
Osvaldo Flores about to onside kick for the Jackets.
7 guys to the left. I didn't think they could have that many. So they executed it.
Onside kick attempt.
Went 10 yards, but
Indians
recovered by Stroud.
I knew it was either Stroud or Thompson.
Yeah, really. You didn't even have to look, did you?
Didn't even have to look.
All right, Carl, let's think about this. They got 132 left. let's assume they have 2 timeouts here.
If they got 2 timeouts, you got to stop them once.
25-second play clock.
Yeah, you definitely gonna get the ball back if you stop them. Don't let them get a first down. If the Indians can get a first down, they can go victory.
5-yard penalty will be added to the end of the run. First on Santa Fe.
Galena Park was offside.
Offside. Good thing they didn't recover that ball. So they're going to get the ball at the 49-yard line of Galena Park. They can't really go into victory formation.
If they get a first down, they can.
Yes. So here's a handoff on the left side, and he gets about 8 yards.
Number 42, Jackson Stroud.
That's Stroud who recovered the onside kick.
37, Aubrey Jones.
Picks up 6.
They mark him back down.
About 6.
So there's 30 seconds left on, I guess it's 40-second play clock. So they do not have to snap the ball for 20 more seconds. Galena Park can call a timeout after this snap if they have 2. And if they don't give up any yardage.
Yeah, you gotta hold them. Can't let them get 4 yards. Which they did.
I think they did. I think they.
Stroud again, the ball.
Uh-oh, don't get a penalty.
Stopping number 40, Diego Quintanilla.
Now they got a timeout. They only need 2 more yards. Second of the half, they said. So I don't know how they messed that up down there, but
They did.
they did. So now they have 1 left.
So
3rd down.
if Galena Park can hold them, take the timeout, they're going to get the ball back
Maybe
unless they go
for
on
4th down. Yeah. Yeah. What you'd like to see here is a turnover.
You think Galena Park's coaches are telling strip and score?
I guarantee you they're saying hold them up, stand them up, and strip. It's kind of hard to do that when you've got, I don't know how big Stroud is, but he's bigger than any of their offensive linemen just about.
Yeah.
So
He looks like a 13 or 14-year-old playing in a 12-year-old league.
he's a big, tall
dude.
runner. So here it is, 3rd down. Got a lead blocker. They're going to toss it out to Mr. Automatic. He's going to bust through for a touchdown.
41-yard touchdown.
41-yard touchdown run for Jackson Stroud.
His 3rd touchdown of the game. Stroud now with 113 yards and 3 touchdowns. Puts the game away with 30 seconds left.
So who's your MVP going to be? Is it going to be Thompson or Stroud? Are we going to go with a law firm?
Thompson, that sounds like the law firm. Thompson and Stroud.
That's what I thought you were going to do. Wainwright in for the extra point. There's a block. And he got tackled down at the 15. So the score is going to stay 33-21.
Santa Fe needs to work on the extra points. They were 8 of 12 coming in, and
You said they had missed several.
yeah, and they've missed several attempts tonight.
Well, that one I think he hit the behind of the center with that kick.
Was he watching North Shore last week on that 85-yard block punt touchdown?
I still don't believe that play. Which reminds me, tomorrow night we will be right back here at Galena Park to see Beaumont Westbrook, correct?
That's correct.
Versus the North Shore Mustangs. The Mustangs escaping last week, is that a good word?
They just got by. Summer Creek.
Summer Creek
just
played
fantastic.
well.
And
And,
North Shore
probably
North Shore-
should have beat North Shore, but
2 big plays let North Shore prevail.
North Shore place tomorrow night.
And Westbrook's looking for the first win of the season.
So we're going to let Carl Thies and the athleticsdepartment.com, because they're going to cut us off right when the game ends here, to announce your 2 MVPs, I assume.
Yes, the Kyler Thompson had 8 carries for 58 yards, and then also 3 catches for 33. Had 2 touchdowns, 1 run and 1 passing, or 1 receiving. And then Jackson Stroud, 17 carries, 113, and 3 touchdowns rushing for the Indians.
Stroud kind of took over, didn't he?
He did.
He had a 4-yard touchdown run, and then an 18-yard touchdown run, and then a 41-yard touchdown run. So here's a pass out here to Zayas. You know, they've shown they can pass the ball. We haven't seen it much this year, but
picks up 11, first down.
Hasn't been horrible.
15 seconds left, and they spike it.
Down the ball to stop the clock.
I think they're just wanting to score one more time. So Santa Fe is going to move to 2-2 in district play, 9-5A, and Galena Park's going to drop to 0-4. Pretty much out of it.
After a 3-0 start, just tough times for the Jackets.
Looking for a receiver, overthrows his intended receiver, which was Cortez.
Number 32, Andrew Cortez.
So with 11 seconds left, it's been a great night of football here at Galena Park. We've seen Galena Park play the last couple of weeks here, where they lost on the road, but their last 2 losses, Carl, have been to teams that you might have looked at the schedule and thought they had a chance to win at the start of the season.
Oh, definitely. Willow Ridge played really well last week.
So here is a sack. Well, he throws it to an offensive lineman, which is going to be illegal.
Illegal touch.
Nice catch, though.
Yeah. Should move that guy to tight end.
He threw it to Jorge Garcia.
Jorge Garcia can tell everyone in class tomorrow that he caught a pass.
Illegally, but he caught one.
Yeah.
So they're going to penalize them and put them back. They might decline it. I don't know if they have a choice to decline this one.
Yeah, they can decline it.
We can't wave it off. It was definitely a legal touch. They declined it to be 4th down and 20.
It should be a 5-yard from the spot where the illegal touch occurred. And I don't know if it's a loss of down.
That's what he's showing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is a loss of down. So you wouldn't ever decline that. You're always going to take the loss of down. And
so I don't know what he said. I think it was a 5-yard penalty, loss of down, which is going to make it 4th down with 2 seconds left. Correct?
Yes. And they're scrimmaging from their own 25-yard line.
Right. And they have to go all the way to the 46.
Yeah, 4th and 21 with 2 seconds left, down by 12.
And I don't think he can throw the ball 25 yards downfield. Let's see. He's going to try. Intercepted.
Intercepted at the 45
And they're going to return it for a touchdown.
45-yard interception return.
That's going to be by Baker. There's a flag on the field. Gunnar Baker.
Intercepted by number 19, Gunnar Baker.
Gunnar Baker.
For an apparent 45-yard touchdown on the interception return. There is a penalty marker
So Gunnar Baker apparently gets an interception for a touchdown, but there was a penalty on the flag on the play. There's no time left. Unless it's a defensive penalty, that score should count, correct?
I think it's on the return team. So it'd be a 10-yard spot foul.
Oh,
from
blocking the back?
Blocking the back on the return. And the game would be over.
You wouldn't get the points.
Wouldn't get the points.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, defense number 81.
On the passer.
Still good. 15-yard penalty.
One untimed down.
So it's
it's
no
roughing the passer.
interception.
Roughing the passer.
Personal foul. One untimed down. So the score is 33-21, not 39-21, correct?
Yes, that's correct. Santa Fe's fifth penalty, 45 yards. 1st and 10.
I guess the
should be
Santa Fe
first.
coach didn't like the call, but you would think winning. So the final score is incorrect, right?
Yeah, it'll be 33-21 unless Galena Park scores on the last play. This will be an untimed down.
We'll have one untimed down.
So here's the untimed down. Just a handoff. Going to cut back to the 50 and get tackled.
This goes to number 34.
That's Sims.
Alexander. Correction number 24. Jonathan Gutierrez.
That's Gutierrez, excuse
Down
me.
across midfield as time expires.
Jonathan Gutierrez picked up 16 on the last play.
That's the end of our
So
ball
that's
game.
going to be your ball game.
Final score.
Final score is
33.
33-21.
21, that's
Our
correct.
Final score, Santa Fe 33, Galena Park 21.
Yeah, that's going to be your final score, not 39-21. So that's the end of the game. See ya. Good night. Love you. Bye.